And they will learn the data type of person include the number, string, and list and tuple, dictionary. Okay. Now let's learn set. It's another special data type of person. You can see your notebook. This codes. Can you see your notebook? This codes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You can run execute this code. Select this cell and click run button. It will output false like this. Okay. Uh, do you know cite in math?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Um. So, do you know the feature of a set?
Basically, set contains the elements of similar data type.
Yeah. The element of a set is unique. Unique. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Mm. It's different. We also use curly braces to represent a set. It is uh, it is similar to a dictionary, but the dictionary we need a key value pair, key value pair. But in set we just need element like this, and these elements are also separated by comma. Okay, so we create a new cell. Another feature in set of Python, the elements of a set must be uh, immutable, must be immutable. So we learn the data type, we learn the data type such as number, string, tuple. This object of this type, these types are immutable. So we can add this object to a set, such as this apple is a string, it's immutable. One is a number, it's immutable. So we can add it to a set. We execute it, so S is a set. We if we want to add an element to the set, we can use add method, add function like this. Like this, we add Python string. So the S will be this. Will be this. We add another element Python string. Okay. If we want to know an object is in the set or not, we can use this statement like this. Python, if we want to know Python in S. If we want to know a person is in S or not, we can use this statement like this. If the output is true, we know person string is in the set S. But if the output is false, we know the object is not in the set, like this. So do you know what I mean?
No.
Okay, I repeat. If we want to know an element is in a set or not, we can use this statement. String is we can remove print like this. This an object of string. We can use this statement to if we get false, we know this element data is not in S. If we got the output is true, we know this object is in S.
Understood.
Okay.
So can I
Okay.
ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, is that and the element in the set is in order or not?
In another site in
No, I mean the element in the set, like one apple Python, is it have
Mhm.
some order or is not all in order?
no, they are not in order.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. But this statement is not exactly in Python. Here Python here okay here version Python here version. They will be in order. The element will be in order. Do you know what I mean? If we Python 3.7, the elements the elements in a site will be in order. In order. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you. Let's see another example. If we want to add an element to a set, we can use add function like this. Sample set, we can use a sample set. We can we can execute the cell. Yes, we can. We should. We need to execute this cell, and then if we want to add an element, we can run execute this line, and we can see the result like this. If we want to know the length of a site, we can use length method. Okay, so there are three elements of the site. So the length of the site is 3. It's very simple, right? Okay. We know how to add an element to a site. We also need to know how to remove a specified element from a set. So just use remove method. So and we should parameter. So if we want to know, if we want to remove data, the data string from the site. We can write code like remove. Yeah. Okay. Next, we output the site. So the original site is the elements of original site is princess text data. After we removed the element data, we get the new set. We get a new set with two elements like this. So do you know? Do you know how to remove an element of a set?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we know how to add an element to a set and remove an element to a set. Okay. But if you add an element twice to a set, what will happen? Such as 1, 3. I try to add 2 and add 2 again. So how many elements of the set S?
Will be added just once.
Yeah. Yes. So the length of S is
Three.
it will output what?
3.
3. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Yes. There are 3 elements of the set S. They are 1, 2, 3. Although we add 2 twice, but there are only 1 in a set because the element of a set must be unique. Okay.
Can I just ask a question, please? Sorry, can I just ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the main difference between a set and a list?
Okay. The list, the elements of a list do not need to be unique, but the element of a set need to be unique.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I got it.
Okay. Thank you. This is the bigger difference, but there's another. Yeah. There's another difference like this. There's at least 1, 2. Yeah. This arrow is a list, right?
Yeah. List uses square brackets and the other one uses braces, curly braces.
Yeah.
The set uses curly braces.
Mm-hmm. We can get another site like this. We can use so this is first list. This second we create a site. But if you create a site like this, it's wrong. This list is okay. This set is wrong. So do you know why?
Immutable.
Yes, you're right. You're clever. You're so clever. Yes. The first, the list, the element of the list, first list, do not need to be immutable, but the elements of the set need to be immutable, and this element is mutable, it's not immutable, right? So we can't add an element. We can't add an element of not immutable to a set.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by immutable?
Immutable, yeah, okay. Immutable, we learned number to number one. The enter, it includes enter, boolean, float. In fact, complex belong to number. So this number, the number type can't be the number is immutable. Just like a number, you can't change it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't divide it maybe? Or change it?
You-
Something.
You can't.
Does immutable mean you cannot divide it? You cannot split it into two?
Immutable means the object can't be changed.
Cannot be changed.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Okay. Such as number and string and tuple. So I told you this data type can't be changed.
So is it more like static in Java, where you can't change the value once you have assigned?
But in Java, there's no tuple data type.
No, I mean immutable. Is it more like a static, the definition?
Immutable.
It's a constant. Is it a
Yeah.
constant?
Constant.
Okay.
Okay, so because it says an object that cannot be changed, isn't it?
Okay. This data type in Python can't be changed. But in Java, I don't know. Sorry. Okay. So this is, we define the list and the set is okay. But if we use like this, if we write code like this, it's wrong. It will be, it's wrong. It will be a hash type list. So the list is it's not immutable. So we can't add it to a set. Okay. Okay. Do you have another question?
Yes, sir. Do we have any function to sort the elements within the set? Do we have any function to sort the elements of the set?
Set to you want
Yeah,
to
to sort because you said that it's not in order.
uh,
Yeah, do we have to make it in? Do we have any function to put the elements of the set in order?
I know, yes. The element of a set is not in order. But you can't sort it. You can't sort it.
Okay.
Okay. If you sort it after you sorted the a set, and we the result if the result if it's a set, it's not in order. Also,
Oh, okay, but like using the ASCII value also, we can't sort depending upon the ASCII value.
If you want to sort, you can just create a list, for example.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, thanks.
yeah.
You're welcome.
If you want to sort it, you can convert it to a list. The
Could you
method
show an
is,
example for that? To transfer a tuple to a list? Oh, sorry, a set to a list.
yes, we just use list this like this. We can convert the set to a list like this. So the type we can see the type is list. So if you want to sort the elements, you can convert a set to a list. Then you can use the sort function.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see another analogy. Deep copy and shallow copy. So what's the deep copy and shallow copy? Let's see the code. The copy module in Python is used to implement deep copy. We use copy module. There are many.
You didn't speak about line 31 when we have the frozen set. I don't think you spoke about that. Line
sorry.
31.
Sorry, excuse me?
I'm saying you didn't speak line 31. I think you skip it.
Mm.
Yeah.
You mean the 31?
Yeah, 31.
Okay.
31.
31. This. Okay. Okay. Sorry. List. So we define a list 2 like this. Then we can use this method to convert a list to a set. We can one by one learn to understand this code. The first line is we define a list 2. We define list. Then we use set method. We set method convert a list to a set like this. So we can get a set. So we get a set. The element of a set is unique. So the element will be 1, 3, 5. Okay. Then if we want to convert a set to a list, we can use this. So we can use list. So it will be converted a list like this. If you want to print, also you can print it. The result is the same. So we
But the other three is not in the set now, in the list.
Yes, precisely. So if you want to delete the duplicate part, you can use this method, change the set to the list, and change back, and the duplicate part will be deleted.
The same happens to text strings.
Sorry?
Will the same happen to text strings, especially for duplicate strings?
String? Yeah. The string thing.
So basically in the
Oh.
state, you cannot have the same value repeating itself.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Sorry, what about the frozen set function? I didn't get it.
pollution.
Frozen set function.
That's what?
I didn't get it. Yes,
You mean the from set?
Front side.
exactly.
The one in the next line, yes, that one.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Okay, it's front side. Okay, let's go on. Front side is a method built in the Python. We can use it directly. If we use frozen side, it we created the site we created will be unchangeable. Frozen side. We executed it, then we we get the result like this. But if we want to change it, we'll get example some set add another element like this. It will raise an error like this. Front side object has no attribute add, so we can't add an element to a front side. So do you know what I mean? Front side is yes, okay.
I think we understand it, but maybe a question would be, supposing I set a set to frozen like you've done in line number 28, it's now frozen. Can I be able to return it back to unfrozen manner so that it allows me to add? Or once I freeze, that is it?
Okay, I know. So you can use frozen side is a object is another type. Another type we can use that again. We can use that again to convert frozen side to not a frozen side.
Ah, okay. I think I get what you mean. Now we can be able to add something. Let's try to add now. Maybe.
Yes, you're right. But if we get this new site, we should assign a new variable. So they then we can add. So as is this, we can add a new element like this. Right?
Thank you. I got it.
Okay. Let's go on. Let's see deep copy and shared copy. The copy module in Python is used to employ deep copy. So the first dictionary or the first dict is name Lee age 89 number. Number is key 1 to 8. The list is the value. we create a dictionary like this. Then we use the dict method copy. This copy is a shared copy. The copy method is one method of a dict. Okay, then we get a shared copy. And if we want to use deep copy, we can write code like this: copy pointer deep copy. But this method needs a parameter, so we should put the original dict as the parameter. So we have three dict like this: dict one, dict copy, dict decopy, and then if we execute this line, it will change. Sorry. Okay. We execute, then we try to change. We try to change the number as a key. We want to change the value. So can you tell me the result will be what? This code, this line?
That would be the list 1 to 8.
Yes, at least 1 to 8 will output. Yes, 1 to 8. Then, if we want to know the list, the second of the list is what? We can this like this. If we want first, the second, okay, the second. So the second is 2, right? The index, in fact, the index is 0. The index is 1. The index is 2. We want to know the index 1, so we get the result like this. But if we want to change one element of the list, we can write the code like this. So the dict one will be what? This element will be changed or not?
They will not be changed.
Yes, you are right, not be changed. And this element,
1 will become 6, then 2 and 8 will remain.
will be 1, 6, 8.
No, to be 6, 2, 8.
168.
168.
168, right? Yeah. 168.
Oh, yes. 168. Sorry.
Yes. Yes. If we execute this line, this code, the value will be changed. The value will be changed. So the result will be like this. This element will not be changed, but the number as the key and the list as the value will be the value will be changed like this. Okay, this is a shell copy. It will like this. It's a shell copy. Okay, the dict one is the original dict. And can you tell me dict copy will be what? Dict copy, the elements of dict copy. Let's execute.
168.
168. Yes, you are right. 168. That okay. I tell you reason. The shallow copy will the element like this will not be changed. But if the nested element will be will be changed. Will be changed. Yeah. Because the shared copy will share the list with the original dict. The shared copy, yeah, shared copy, dict copy will share the list with the original dict. So if you change the original list, the shell copy will change. Will change.
That means if we change the age, and the shared copy will not be changed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Haven't followed well.
Sorry.
Difference between I haven't followed well the difference between shallow copy and the deep copy.
Maybe he should do deep copy, then we compare with the shallow copy so we know the difference.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. You can use deep copy. You can use yeah. We deep copy. After deep copy, then you change it. So so under the deep copy, it's the same with it's the same as the original dict. So it will not be changed. So the result will be 128. It will not be changed. This is the deep copy.
So do you mean the deep copy goes back to the original copy, but shallow copy picks whatever has changed along the way, which is current?
The deep,
Yes, I think it's easier if you actually run the code on your notebooks and just see the distinction between the deep copy and the shallow copy.
yeah, yes. The shared copy is just this special element. So this special element includes what? It's in fact it's include list, include set dictor. They are the nested. They are the nested. Okay. If they are nested, shared copy will share this element with the original dictor. Okay, you can execute this code to understand this code. Okay, it is a little difficult to understand, but deep code is easy to understand because if you use the deep copy, they are really a real copy. But if you use a shared copy, just this element is a real copy, but the nested object is not a real, not really copy. It's just they are share this element.
Yeah, I've tried it, and what I've understood is that deep copy copies the original, and while shallow copy copies the last change.
The last change.
Yes.
No, not exactly. If you change the name, just like change the Li to another name, the shadow copy will also show the original dictionary. But if you change the list, like 128 to the 168, and the shadow copy will change.
Will change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuku guys.
I think it makes sense. So it means any item that has a list in it, kind of nested in it, will appear in the shallow copy. But the static ones like name and age will be permanent. So the shallow will see them as changed also. I guess it makes sense when you try it.
Yes.
Okay. This is the deep copy, shadow copy. You can run this code to understand this code. Okay. Let's go on. Let's we should we need to speed up. Let's to learn if statement. The first is the first line is input method. Okay. If we use input method like this, we so we can this input. It will give an empty space. So we input another. We input a number such as. So it will receive our input. It will receive. So if we use this method, it will receive our input to a score, and the type of the score, of score is string. Is string. So if we want to use this string, we need to convert the data to float or int. If we want to float, then the float can compare with other number. So if the score is greater equal 90, we'll get this output. Else if the else if is if this statement is a score less than 90, it will to decide the score with greater and equal 18 and less than 90. So and so on. So let's execute this code. But if we encounter some error, it will be cached by this try except statement. It will output enter a correct score information. So let's see the if we input none. So excellent, very good. But if we input hello, you know hello is not a number. It will execute this line to not ask to enter a correct score like this, because we try to float the score, but the score is hello. We can't get the float data, so it will be wrong. So we catch the wrong and output this line, output this information. Okay.
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where just the line below try, where it says score equal to float, then the parameter score. The comment there says convert the score to a number.
Yes.
What's the meaning of that?
So your question?
What's the meaning of convert the score to a number? Because I thought every entry that we'll use there is a number already.
Someone can put a character that is not a number by mistake.
Yeah, if you use the input function, you will get the string, not the number, not
yes.
the int, not the float.
So it's more like a validation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, input.
No, I don't think that's correct. I think if you use input, the score comes as a string and you have to convert it into some form of a number.
You should convert the string to a float, to a number. A number, not any float. You can try to convert an enter.
If you input the number, but you will still get the float. Sorry, you will still get the string, so you need to change it to the float.
Okay, now I understand. Or when you input, it comes as a string, then it's converted using the float. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
But also, if you put a string, it should also, you know, throw the error that it's not allowed. So it's probably doing both validation and conversion.
I really think it's just like in Java, every time you input something, whatever you're inputting comes as a string, you need to convert it to do a type conversion so that you know what are you doing. And the try and catch will just decide whether now to throw an error or not to throw an error.
So it has dual purpose, yeah.
Yeah, it is similar with the Java.
Why do I think this convert the score to a number is just a description? It's no biggie, because if it's a float and you're using float, then you must punch in a float. If it is something different, nothing is going to happen to it, because what speaks is the fact that you put float or integer or something here. This is just a description, and I think this description is not exactly correct. Perhaps it could be something like put the score data type, something like that. But this convert the score to a number has nothing to do with any conversions taking place here.
It actually does, because if you try the code and you enter a string 20, it will actually give you the exception. So it matters that you're either converting it into float or integer or whatever, because it's coming in as a string.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So thank you.
So let's go on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's learn loop station. Loop station, we learn first the loop for loop. Use for loop statement to generate a multiplication table. Oh, sorry. This is the first. This is the outer loop. So you should know range. Range can generate generate an object. This object is similar to an array or a list. So it's a range. The range can generate from 0 to 9, 1 by 1. So we can see the result. We can use the list to convert the range object. Like this, it will generate the elements, the result like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, until to 9. So this is the range. If we use for statement, we can one by one to get the element from the range object. So do you know what I mean? Okay. This is the outer. This is the outer loop. The second loop, the inner loop, is a if when I is also range. So this. So someone can anyone can tell me the result will be what? So do you know?
So the outer loop, 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
1 to not exactly. In fact, it similar to the list. The list the first index is included, but the ending index is not included. Not included. So do you know what I mean? So
no.
1 to 9.
So numbers in between 1 and 10, meaning 2 to 9.
2 to 9, yes, yes, yes. The result will be 1 to 9. The result 1 to 9. 1 is include 1 includes, but 10 not include.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Then if we get 1 I equals 1, the j will from 1 to I plus 1, but this is not included. So j will be 1 to I. So and the second line, sorry, the third line, it will output percent %d multiply percent %d equal percent %2d. Do you remember this this format? Percent %d is
Yes.
yeah, is I. This percent %d is j, and this percent %2d is I multiply j, and percent %2d 2 represent the result I multiply j will occupy 2 positions. Like this. It occupies 2 positions, and this 2 positions. So the result will be simple and elegant. So it's a multiplication table. And the second and the last line print it indicate break line, represent a break line. So it will like this. Okay.
So if you input nothing, it will change a new line. If you don't want to change a new line, you need to add a parameter like the end equal to what do you want? For example, the bank or a space. So the default parameter of the print function, it will change a new line. Can you understand?
This
Not yet.
this parameter and equal a space. Space. Okay. If we remove this parameter, we execute this code like this code. It will output like this. Because the parameter and default is backslash n. Backslash n means a break line. So if we want do not
If we don't want to change the new line, we can just set the n is equal to space, just like this. And yeah, it will not change the new line. But the default parameter and is equal to change a new line. So if you do not set the and the parameter, it will change the new line when you call the print function.
Makes sense.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Let's address 30 minutes. Do you agree?
So take a break for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you so
thank you.
much.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Let's address 30 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Are you back?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, you're back.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we are back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. Let's learn the next content. So we learn while loop first. The while loop is different from for loop. So so the first line is we create a variable I. We assign 0 to the variable I. While it's while state like this. While we will judge I is greater, it is less than none. If it's true, it will execute the loop. Yeah. Okay. This line means the value of I increases by I in each loop. It is the same as I plus 1 and we assign I plus 1 to I. So do you know this code means?
Yes.
This symbol means increase by 1 like this. If we use A equals 0, not equals is we assign 0 to A. We assign 0 to A. So if we use A plus equal 1, means A increases by 1. And then A will be what? Do you know A will be what?
1.
Yes, you are right. Maybe 1. And A plus equal 2, then A will be what?
3.
3. Yes, you are right. So all you understand this? So all you understand this?
Yeah.
This symbol? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 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 I increase by 1. If statement if I equals judge I is 3. Judge I is 3. Is 3 or not? If I is 3, it will print exit the loop and continue. So you will so continue is another keyword. I will show you the usage of continue. And the next statement like this: if I is 5, it will print exit the current big loop. The big loop is while exit this loop is the current loop. And if we encounter break, it will break is another keyword. If we encounter break, the while loop will stop. Okay. Let's show you. I will show you continue and break. Continue. Okay. While I we assign 0 to I, where I less than 9. If I plus equal 1, if I is 3, continue. Print I. So it will output what? Do you know the output, the result? 0.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up until 9.
Yes,
Till
yes.
exclude 3.
It will print it will not print 9. Sorry, it will print 9. Yes, you are right. It will print 9. It will print it will print 1, 2, 4, 5, right? 6, 8, 9, 7. Sorry, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah. So you are right. You are right. So it 3 is missed because we use continue. If we encounter continue, it will exit the current loop, and it will execute the current loop. So if I is 3, this line will not be executed. If we encounter continue, it will execute exit the current loop and start the next loop. And the code behind So do you know continue the usage?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It is similar to Java, right?
Yes.
Okay. I see another keyword break. The continue is replaced by break. So who can tell me the result will be what?
It will print only up to 2.
After output.
It, from one, it will put 1 and 2.
Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. It will output 1 and 2. And if I is 3, it will break. If I is 3, it will break. Then the while loop is stopped. Okay, because if we encounter break, the big loop, the program will exceed this big loop. So, do you know the difference between continue and break? So, do you know the difference?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Continue will exceed the current loop, and break will exceed the big loop. Okay. If I is 3, it will exceed this current loop. So the output will like this. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. Let's go on. Customizing a function. So we learn another important part of function. So if we want to define a function, we can write the code like this. We need the def. Def is a keyword of Python. It indicates after def is a function. So I hope this is the little brackets and colon. Then A, we assign 1 to A, we assign 2 to B. Then we want to know A and B, A plus B, some A and B. So we can use some function A, B, C. So print C. Sum is a function of Python. We can use it directly. And you also you can use this method, A plus B. This is a function definition. So if we want to use the function, we can use it like this. So it will output the C it will put out the result, the sum of the sum A and B. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. This is okay. Okay. Thank you. This is the method we define function. Not all the functions need return value. This function this function had no return value, but you can define the return value. Yeah, if you return C, we can use another variable to receive the return value, like this. Then the return value will be assigned to C, to S. Sorry, to S. So the S is sorry, return C. So the S is 3, right? We command annotate. We remove this. C, we return C. So if we execute, then S is 3. C is 3. C is returned, and the value will be assigned to S. So the S is 3. It's very simple, right? So do you know what I mean? Do you have any questions?
Yes, it just looks like other programming languages, the same approach is used.
Yeah. So do you have any other question? Okay, let's see another. See the example. Fibonacci sequence. It's an intuitive sequence. So each number is in the sequence is the sum of the former two numbers, just like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So the next number is what? 13. Yes, you're right. This is the Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, this is a feature of the Fibonacci sequence. Next is 21, right? Okay, and so on. Okay, if we want to get the Fibonacci sequence, you can execute this code. Select the cell and run it. You will get a Fibonacci sequence with 5 elements. If you want to get 6, you can change the parameter. 6. If you want to get 7, you can change it to 7. 8. So we can use this function to get a Fibonacci sequence. The result is a list. So list can use append method. So if we want to add a number, add an element to a list, you can use append method. Okay. It's easy to understand. We use the former two members. We can use this method. This A is current index because such as I is is 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. If I is 7, I minus 1 is 6, I minus 2 is 5. So the former two numbers is 5 and 8. So the sum of 5 and 8 is 13. So we can append the value to the end of the list, so we can get the Fibonacci sequence. So you can execute this code to understand this Fibonacci sequence. Okay. Okay, another example. Function. This simple function. There are two parameters: greeting, name. We execute. Then we want to use this function. We can use it like this. Do not need any parameter. It will output hello world. Person as represent what? You remember?
String.
String. Yes, you are right. Person as the represent string. So the first one represent greeting. The second one represent name. So the result will be hello world like this. This one, if you use only one parameter, greetings, the greeting will replace hello. To will the parameter greeting will be greetings. And name is do not change. So greetings word. So this, if you use two parameters like this, greeting will be greetings, name will be universe. So the output will be greeting universe. Greetings universe like this. Okay. If you assign Gambit to specified parameter like this. So then the parameter will be Gambit. So the output like this. This is the parameters about a function. So do you have any questions? Okay. Let's see object-oriented programming. Object, we create a class first, dog. Class is a keyword of Python. DEF this function is the first function, the second, the third. Self is the first parameter. The self represent initialized object. So this is the definition of a class dog. We can give the name and age to an object. This is okay. If we want to use it, we should instantiate a class like this. There are two parameters, so we use husky to husky is name, to is age. So we instantiate a class. Dog is a instantiated object. So we can use the object. So this method can be used by dog. So dog's method is methods include set, roll over. So we execute this code, and then execute this code too. This code also, then it will output this method. This is a string. Self name is a string. A string is husky, right? And the title, do you know title?
That's the title case?
Yes, uppercase. The first character will be upper. We change it. Then you can see the result. You can see the result. It will not change. It also the uppercase. The first is uppercase because we use title. The husky, the first character H will be uppercase. Okay. So, okay. This is a simple class and a simple initial method. Okay.
So is the init the constructor?
Init, okay, sorry?
The def init, that's the constructor, I take it?
So initial
in the method
Hmm?
in the class.
In the upper class, def init, the function init, he's asking about that function init.
That's
What does init do?
Init, this
Initialize, yeah.
That's the constructor, isn't it?
This function is similar to the structure function in Java, in Java's class. It's a structure. If you want to instantiate a class, you should need this function. If you want to initiate a class, you need this method. Do you know what I mean? If a class had no initiator, you can't instantiate the class.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So this method is important.
Question, When can I ask, when you initialize the class dog, line 76, can you have more than 2 parameters, or it has to be 2, husky and age? Within the brackets, can you initialize the class dog with more than 2 parameters?
More parameters?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, yes. You can define more parameters here. Name, age, and such as a weight. You can define weight. And then if you want to instantiate a class, you should pass 3 parameter, 3 value.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
The word self must always be there.
Mm-hmm.
The word self should always be there. Should it always be there? In the class dog, in the constructor there's self. The word self, should it always be there?
We always use self, but if you want to change another name, it's okay, but we always use the self.
Okay.
Yes. We always use self. If you want to use another name, that's okay, but you should ensure all this is the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, another example, access attributes. So this you execute by self and see the result. Okay, there are so many cells, so many codes. You can understand it well. We skip this. Okay, you class attribute method. Okay, this example is special. This variable is private. This variable is public. So they are different. We use to underline to indicate this variable is private. So private variable cannot be access directly. So if you just like okay, if you standard the class, you will get a standard object. Then you use counter to Okay, if you execute this, you can access the private variable directly. So it's special. So if we want to access the private value, how? I will show you how to access private value. DAR. Do you know DAR? We can use DAR to find all the methods and the attributes of an object. The counters. So a secret count is a private variable, but in fact, the name of secret account is changed. This change what? This. So we can use. So we use this method we can't have the value of secret count, but we can use just this method. We can use counter this method. This we can get the value, right? Okay. The secret count is the name of secret count is changed. The original name is secret count like this. Because it's private, so its name is changed like this. So if we want to know the private value, we can use this method to get. So do you know what I mean?
No, I think please repeat. Please repeat about the counter here.
Okay. Okay. So okay, let's go on. The underline to underline indicate secret count is a private variable. Private variable, but the private variable can't access directly. So if you want to access private variable directly, it will raise this error like this. Because the private variable, because the name of private variable is changed. So the name will be changed. What? We can use DAR function to find. We can use DAR to find all the methods and attributes of an object. So, in fact, the name is changed. The result is here. Secret count. Secret count. Name is changed. So, if we want to know this private variable, the value, we want to know the value of private variable, we can use the changed name. Like this, we can get the value, the private value. So do you know what I mean?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
So the private variable in Python is not the real private. It just changed another name. So you can also access this variable by the new name.
Yes, we can use another name to access the private variable.
So can you understand? It's different with the Java.
I thought private variables are only accessible within that function.
Yeah, in Java, that is. But in Python, actually, it is not the real private variable. Just change a new name.
And you access it.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Okay, let's go on. Standard library usage. Standard libraries of Python have many, such as SYS. It's about system. We can use system exit 0 to exit a current program. So, and system path and the system platform. We can use system platform to get the system of the current of the current system. So, Huawei Cloud. Oh, sorry, we should import. To import, we import a system module, and then we can get the current platform, Linux. So this is a system module. And another library, OS, is about operator system. Yes, we can use this module to get current path and other usage. We can use OS to do other things such as this. Let's execute this code. OS point OS dot get a current path. So the current path so many we can execute this code independently. So the current path is home MA user work. Okay, this is the OS library. Okay. Also, we can use OS to make a file. This to run if not if text .txt is not exist. We can use this method to make a new one. Okay. This is about temp modular. It's very simple. We can use this modular to get current temp, and we can use temp modular to know our program run how long. Okay. I/O operations it's important, so we should know how to use it. Firstly, we should know how to write data to a file. So we can use the open function to open a file. This file maybe not exist, but we can use this method to create a new one. If we open a file, this is the name of file, and W represent we will write data to the file. This is the mode. The mode can be R, or the mode can be R or W, and A. It means we can add data to the file. It will add data to the end of the content of a file. Okay, so if we want to create a new file, we can use this method, and then we can write the data to the variable. Then we write the data to the file, and then we close. So I'll show you the usage. We execute this code. Okay. This is notation information. Let's enter the content to be written. So let's input hello world. Okay, it will hello world will be written in the file text .txt. And if we use this method, we should close it explicitly. This is a method write data to a file. But if we want to read, we can use this method. We open it and we use the mode R. R means read. We want to read data from a file. So we open it with R, and we want to know the content of the file. We can use this method. If we use read method, the object of f, the method read. So this method we can use the method we can get the content of the file. So hello world, we enter the content this. So we can read the content. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Okay.
On the read and write.
Yes.
If say I want to read from one file, then write to another file, do I have to get two methods, or am I able to combine the read and write?
So you mean you want to read and write in the
Yes,
same
read
file?
a different file. No, read a different file.
Different file. So
then
you
write
need, you need to create a new variables to accept the open file, open function.
That too is different from this. That's okay. Open another file, such as take 2. Like this. So you will you can operate the two files.
Okay.
So do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So this method, through this method, we can write the data to a file and read data from a file. Okay. Also, we can use another method to finish this operation. Okay. We can use with statement to write file data like this. With open file, this is the same. This is same, and with open as f, so so this statement is same. Is same. This statement. We open a file and want to write data to the file. It's same with this statement. So and then we write the content, write the data to the file. Such as I use the same data. So I write hello Python to the file, and then I want to know the content of the file. Then we can use another with statement like this. We open the file and the mode is R. We want to read the data from the file text1. So the container is the hello Python. Can you copy me?
So my question would be, so you write again, if I do the first write and then I do another write after closing, does the second write
Yes.
overwrite the text within the file?
Yeah. If we use this method, we should use the close function. But this method we do not need the close function.
But so will I see all the previous writes, or when I write into the file, it overwrites what existed in that file? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it will be overwrite. Yeah, you can just try it.
Yes, we'll overwrite.
So then I have to find, if I want to append, then I have to find a way of doing that, right?
You can just use the mode A and it will write end of the file. Change the W to A.
Okay, so
yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think generally in all programming languages, whenever you write, it will always overwrite whatever is there, unless you change the function to something else. That's when it appends or does something else. I think it's correct. The A will just append.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, there are two methods to write data and read data. Okay. Also, we can use OS module to operate the file. We can rename and remove. Rename, this is the rename method, and we can remove. We can delete. Use the remove to delete the file. And the last knowledge is regular expressions. So let's rest. Let's break 10 minutes. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. To find from the second parameter. Okay. If just like this. Just like this. If this, we will find www at the starter position of the second parameter. So it will return zero. Return a tuple 0, 3. It means from 0 to 3, it's matched. It matched the first parameter. So do you know what I mean? And do you have any questions?
What's the use of span method?
Span is the range, the match range. Okay. And
just repeat 03. How do you come 03? How is the return?
Okay. 03 means it's similar to list and tuple. The first index is included, but the end is not included. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3 is not included.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Okay. And the second line, we show the result. It will output none. Why we got none? Because the first the starter position does not match the first parameter com. We do not find the start position. We can't find the com at the start position, so it will return none.
Sorry.
You know,
Is it case sensitive?
Sorry.
If is it a sensitive case?
The RE dot match only will find the com at the beginning of the string. Yeah, so there's none.
What if com is in uppercase?
The com is end of the sequence.
String.
Yeah, the string. But RE dot match will only find the com in the beginning of the string.
Okay, let's go back to 98.
Yes.
The www. What if it's uppercase W, and uppercase W? What will happen?
You mean alpha?
Uppercase, capital letter.
Upper. Okay.
Yes. If the www are all capital letter, what will happen?
This, like this.
Yes.
Okay, it will return none. Return none. None have no span method, so it will raise error like this. Sorry, like this is also none because the start position is not match.
So it's case sensitive.
Yes, the uppercase and the lowercase are not different in Python. It's different in Python. All right.
Yeah.
So, do you have any questions?
Yes. I just want to ask if we didn't have, if instead of 3 W's Huawei.com, if we only had one word, one string, which is Huawei, could we match like HU? Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
You can just try it. If you match HU and delete the 3W door, and it will return the HU. It will match.
So, do you understand?
Oh, all right. I see. So is it like, for example, when you're on Google, you want to Google something, you just start with the word and it suggests the rest?
You mean a Google?
Yeah, I mean, when, for example, you're on Google, you want to Google a certain word, and then it match what you've researched before. You just start with the first letters, and then it suggests you a word. So,
Just
when, for example, we match here, we need to, so it matches only the start of the string.
Yes.
So that's string completion.
I think what you are saying is different from what they're doing here, because here it's only looking for the matching characters and the RE strictly at the beginning. So if if Huawei was beginning and you only search for HU, it will only match HU alone. It will not care about the Huawei as a whole.
Yes,
So
no,
it's
no,
okay.
that's what I'm talking about. Just to match the beginning of a string.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just match at the start position, the beginning position of the string.
Okay.
Okay. So we learned the match. We learn another method, search.
Sorry.
Okay.
Before you continue, I think.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you have it there. Next, it's okay. The search. I just yeah.
Okay. Okay. We learn search method. Search method is different from match. We know match method just match at the start position. But if we want match the content not at the start position, we can use search. Okay. re dot search the method. Then it will scan the second parameter, the second string. Second string, the first match from the beginning to the end, from the start position to the end position, to match the first parameter. It will return the first match pattern. And if we want to know the range, we can use the span like this. Span method like this. It will return the range, the match range. So com is not at the start position, and com at the end position. So we can use search method to get. Okay, I give you another example. Like this, we can use the first parameter. We use Huawei. So you can tell me the result will be what? It will scan the second string, Huawei at the from this. So of course it's match. It match. So
the range will be 5 to 10 to 10.
4 to 10, I don't know.
4 to 10?
4 to 10? Wait,
Not 6. There's also a space.
Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, yes. 4 is right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, you are right. It will return 4 to 10. Yes. Yes, you're right. You are so clever. Okay. This is search method. Okay. But if we want to know this is another example. This is we want to search from this string. We can use this special pattern like this. This is second parameter, a line. Cats are smarter than dogs. And we use this a 8 indicate or represent a group. This is the first group. This is a second group. And dot can match any character except backslash n. It represents int. Dot can match. Dot can match any character, except int. This symbol. Okay. Okay. This is the fourth group. This is the second group, and if you want to know this group, you can. It will return the whole string. So it's difficult to explain. You can change it. So you can use only one annotator this. You can use this. Remove. Just remove it. You can get the whole group this, and group 1 is this. This is group 1. You can try to change the code and see the result to this operation can help you to understand this code. Okay. Let's see another example: retrieve and replacement. So import RE. RE is a modular Python. It's very powerful. We always use RE to make a regular expression. Okay. Under the data is like this phone is this string, but this string you can see there is a comment content. This is we do not need, so we want to remove this content. How? So how? We can use RE. We can use the method subor of RE. We can use this. So the first parameter is we want to match, and if we match, this content will be replaced by space by an empty string, and this special symbol R. This special R is it means, all right, print a backslash n b, so it will output like this, and not it will not output a backslash n b. If we want to output this content, keep original pattern, we can use R. R can keep the original pattern. Like this. So it will output a string like this. Keep the original pattern. So this is the usage of R. And we use R here. The first parameter is pound key dot multiply dollar. This is the first parameter, and it means from the pound key to the end will be end of the string will be replaced by empty string. So we execute this code, then we can get the number. Number is a string like this. So the pound key and the content of the pound key will be removed. So do you know what I mean? Can you copy me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So if we want to get a number, we also need remove other non-numeric, non-numeric. So we also need this method, subar and backslash d. Backslash d means non-numeric. Non-numeric will be removed because it will be replaced the empty string. So if we use then if we use the like this, this string the non-numerical will be replaced by empty string. So the result will be like this. The horizon bar will be removed from the string of number, so we can get a string contains only number like this. And this is special in RE. This means non-numeric will be non-numeric will be replaced by empty string, so we can get the result like this. Okay. So we can get the result. Also, we can only use this method to get the result we want. Okay. I'll show you how. Okay. Import RE. Phone is a string like this, and then we can use RE subar method directly. Then it will get a result like this. Like this. We succeed. Right? We succeed. It non-numerical in the string is removed. Okay. Okay, this is the subar. It is similar to replace method in string. Okay. So another example, compare function. We can use compare to create a pattern. Then, okay, this import RE, and we use compare to pass the special parameter backslash d plus. This means it can match many number in concession. Okay. Pattern match. So we got a pattern, then we pattern match this. But you know, the matching method only match the string at the start position. at the start position, but the start position is ONE. It's not. Mhm. Okay, it's not a number, so it will return none. It will return none. So, and we use search. It will return. Do you know search method? Search method we learned search method like this. Search method will scan the second parameter from the beginning station to the ending station. So it will not just match at the starting position. So it will match here because here is because this substring is matched because it's number, right? So we can get the result like this. We can annotate comment it. So it will the first output is none. The second output is 12 because 12 is here. If we remove 12, the result will be what?
34.
Yes, 34. You're right. 34. Right. Okay. This is search method. Okay. Let's see the last method. Split. Split is similar with similar to the split in string. Okay. RE modular. We can use also use RE modular, and the method split is one of the methods of RE. So we can use directly. And this symbol \W, big W, means it means none, not character. Sorry, character, not character, and plus means only if there's a class the plus, it will match. It will match not a character, not only it will match. It will match. Sorry. It will match not character in concession. In concession. So not character. So from the second parameter, we know what is not character. So from the second parameter, do you know what is what is not a character? What is not a character?
Are those words?
Not a character from the second parameter. Which one?
The dots.
Yes, yes, you are right. The dot is not a character. So we can use the dot to split the second parameter. Of course, the string we separate the string by not character. Of course, the dot. So we can use this method to separate the second parameter. Of course, the result will be like this. The dot is a parameter. Okay, we can use another. We can use another symbol. So we can. So the result will be will be same because this symbol is not a character, right? So this method is used not a character to separate the string. Okay, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we can use.
I didn't earlier on the earlier example of pattern search. I didn't understand how you got 34.
34.
34 earlier on the previous example.
He removed the 12.
Sorry?
He removed the 12.
The 12.
Yeah, the 12 was removed. So the first number, the character was 34.
He used the symbol to remove the 12.
He deleted it. He just deleted the 12 and then he did the search again. And the numbers were there.
Okay, thank you.
Because the search function only will search the first item. So if we did the 12, and the answer will be 34.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
And what if you wanted to, for the earlier explanation, example for the phone number, what if I just wanted to keep the characters and remove the numeric characters? What's the regulation to do that?
You want to you want to remove.
I want to retain the text but remove all the numbers.
Oh, okay, and I know what I mean. Okay, we can use this method like this. We can use the method of string. We can use join. We can use join, and yes. So sorry. We can string have. Oh, sorry, join. So we can get the text like this. Do you know? So you mean this?
No.
Okay.
For example.
Okay.
Huawei had a number there, Huawei 2010. So I just wanted to maintain www.huawei.com without the 2010 attached to Huawei. How do I remove numeric character?
You only want to get the Huawei?
In case it was mixed, that letters and numbers, I want to do away with the numeric and only keep the alphanumeric.
You do /D, small d, I think. I haven't tried the capital D, but if you do small d.
You can use
for the number, if you go up to where you had the number, that's where he's saying, so if you want to get, or you can add numbers to www and then put /D. Let's see.
I thought the D was just removing the.
I think Lee, we need to go back to the previous one. He's just trying.
It's sub, right? R re.sub, then R /D.
You mean this? You mean
no, just go up. Keep going up. I don't know.
What he's doing is right. What he's doing is right. Yes, that way. That way.
Now we want to remove the numbers from that. Yes.
I can't see what he's doing.
You mean this? You want to remove the number from the string? Sorry. D will D. So yes, like this. You mean this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If you want to remove number, you should need you need backslash D backslash D. If you want to get the number from the string, you need a big D. Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. So these are the Python program we practice, and if you want to execute this program, you can use you can at our platform to run to open it and run it. Okay. There are some sorry, wait a minute. So there are some quizzes in the PowerPoint. So let's see. Okay, the first question. Python is an object-oriented programming language. Which of the following are Python objects? The first thing you should know, everything is an object in Python. So the answer is of course the answer is not one, not only one.
Number, string are objects.
Number, string.
Is it a module?
Modular is the object of Python.
Is it not an object?
Yes,
Yes, right, okay.
and function is also an object.
It's yes, you're right. I said everything in Python is object. So A, B, C, D is they are all object of Python. So do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And the second question, which of following are not Python file object manipulations?
B.
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 B. B. Delete.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you are right. If we wanted to operate a file, we should open. We need to open, right? If we read data from a file, we need read function, and write. If we want to write something to a file, we need the write function. Yes. So B is delete and not. It's not Python file object. So okay. Okay. There are other quizzes. Let's see. This one. Oh. Oh.
You already answered that.
So it's true.
True.
Right? True. Yes.
True.
Everything in Python is an object. So it's true. Let's see another. All functions in Python must need the return value. It's true or false?
False.
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 Okay, you're right. It's false. Not all functions in Python need the return value. I can show you the program. If we define a function like this, print hello world. This is our functions definition. If we want to use, we can use it like this. So we succeed. We get the printer. So it has not a return value, right? Not return. Return is we should like this. We should like this. Should return 1, but we do not need. It means not all functions in Python need the return value. Okay. Okay. So all functions in Python must need the return value is false. Okay. Let's see another query. Both while and for statements belong to looping statements. Is true or false? Looping.
True.
True.
True, right?
Yes.
True. Okay. Okay. True is correct. True is correct. We said while for while loop, for loop. Yeah, these statements belong to looping statements. Okay. Okay, I see another. Okay. What format of data does person s represent? Person s represent.
String.
String.
String, yes, you are right. Thank you. String is right. Okay. Now, person, so do you know person D represent what?
Numbers.
Number, yes, and it represents
Integer, specific.
Yes. Represent int. And person F represent what?
Float.
Yeah, float. Yes, you are right. Oh, sorry, float. Okay. Let's see another. So this is crazy. There can be duplicate keys in dictionary, but there can be no duplicate values.
False.
It's true or false?
False.
Okay, it's false. Yes, you are right. So the correct statement is what? What is a correct statement?
You can no duplicate keys, but you can have duplicate values.
Yes, you are right. Thank you. Okay, there are no duplicate keys in a dictionary, but the values can be duplicated. Yes. I see another. Okay. Oh, sorry. This statement is true or false. List is changeable, but tuple is unchangeable. Right or wrong? It's true. Right. True. Okay. Yes, you are right. It's true. Yes. Changeable. You should know other object changeable except
Dictionary, set,
yes, set
and dictionary.
and dictionary. Right? Dict. They are changeable. And unchangeable include what? Tuple. Yes. And else.
String.
And string. Yes, you are right.
Boolean, float, int.
Sorry.
Float is not changeable. Int is not changeable.
Numbers.
Yeah,
Numbers.
yes, you are right. Numbers. Okay. These objects are unchangeable, and this object is are changeable. Okay. So, this question, this statement is true or false? Dynamic. Dynamic means of course, it's right. It's right.
Yes,
Okay.
it is true. It's not static.
Yes, you're right. It's not a static. It's dynamic. So it's right. You can remember you can remember it. Okay.
That means the Python is different with C or C++. If you want to run the C++, you need to compile the program, and the C language is a static language, but the Python is dynamic because once you run the Python language, you need to run all the functions just like this. So the Python is slow, but yeah, the C is more quick.
Yes, thank you. It's right. Let's see another. Okay. This is okay. This is all about a Python lesson. Do you have any other questions?
Sorry, I'm struggling to get these presentations that you've prepared. Where exactly am I supposed to get them?
Sorry.
I'm having problems accessing your presentation.
So
The videos, the recorded videos.
Video. Yeah, we record the video, and yeah, you
When
may
do we get them?
You may can download in the Talents website.
Yes, you can download it.
Can you give us the address? Please give us the address, the link.
Direct link?
Yeah, we will send the link into the
after the all the course.
maybe.
Okay, after all the course.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
So that is all for today, and tomorrow we will talk about the TensorFlow, maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then we will start to learn the machine learning and the deep learning.
So today's lesson is over. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you tomorrow.
Thank
See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
my friends. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.